Hey guys, it's happened again. Okay, I'm gonna take you through this. I woke up just a few minutes ago, totally messed up. It's 4 a.m. and I gotta make this video before I fall back asleep. Okay, so yesterday, I'll just start from the beginning. Okay, so I got rid of Loogie Man. He's in jail. Then, about a week, no, actually, well, days, 2, 3 days went by. And the courts ordered me to be evaluated by one of their own people, a teacher. So the teacher is working with Christ. Well, Christ gets to know everything because he's taking care of me. So the teacher comes in. She gives me a couple dreams, a sequence of dreams to find out my psychology and if I'm lying, cheating, stealing, whatever. Am I a problem in St. Lucian? And the teacher, I'm golden, man. She never found nothing wrong. She gave me, and it's in dreams. They give you dreams and how you react. Okay, I don't remember that. That was a month ago or more that the first teacher came. She came. I saw her teaching school and everything, but her shift was over. She did her report. Or she didn't finish it. For some reason, she quit. I don't know what the hell happened with her, the first one. Then the second one comes in, and she says you gotta have these teachers for you to stay in St. Lucian, right? All my stuff is in St. Lucian, so it's screwed. We gotta let it smoke, man. So this new teacher comes. She seemed real nice. I'm like, whatever. Give me your dreams. And she says it's gonna be a sequence of dreams. So she has like 12 dreams to give you, and if you pass, if you fail, overall they figure out your psychology in the dreams. So the second teacher comes. She gives me the dreams, and they're all the same, and I get to know them. By the third dream, I know what the dreams are. I know it's her. I know all her indicators of her inside of me giving me these dreams. And she stayed with me pretty much all of July. No, she left at one point. She gave me a bunch of dreams the first of the month. Then she laid off. Then Christ was just taking care of me. Christ is always watching me, but he goes and gets rest and shit. So I got my family taking care of me, priestess, my buddy, other people taking care of me, and they shift me around. Loogie Man still attacked me. As far as I know, it was Loogie Man, and it is. It was Loogie Man sticking that loogie in my fucking throat and other places. He's still attacking me once in a while. Not as bad as it was though. And I gotta defend myself and everything. Then Christ comes back, and he comes back with Rich has got a series of dreams from Christ, not the teacher. Beasley. Her name is Beasley. I don't think that's her name, but that's what she's calling herself. Beasley. She's like a grandma, like 50, my age, 55, 60-year-old grandma. That's what she feels like. But she's got the innocence and all that. And she's a professional. Like one of those works with Christ to evaluate people and is a professional. So I go through the Christ dreams. I do all the Christ, and they were brutal. They were pretty brutal. I don't write about them because they're just brutal dreams, right? They're just brutal. And I started getting in his face, saying, "Man, I'm fucking sick of these dreams," you know. A little bit worse than that. I said. Anyway, he said, so I ended up to where I was starting to get violent because he's pushing all these dreams down my throat. And my issues are, give me a couple dreams, lay off me. Once a month, give me a couple dreams. You know, I don't need a whole 50 sequence of crazy ass dreams you give me. And they're all lessons and everything, right? So I was starting to go crazy, bitching, screaming, yelling. Then he stops. He stops giving me the dreams. He says, "Okay, no more dreams for you. We're done. You've had enough." And I'm like, "You think?" Right? Like, I'm losing my shit. I'm losing days. I'm losing sleep. I can't even do anything. I'm going crazy from your fucking dreams. And they're dreams. He comes inside you and gives you dreams. So I get done that. I have the rest. I have one night in middle of July somewhere. He ended the dream. I woke up. I went all day without a dream. I went back to bed, put my earplugs in, laid down. Guess who's yelling? Beasley. Beasley comes inside me. Inside. I wake up, or I go to sleep. She's in me. Christ tells me, "You're getting a series of dreams from Beasley." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I just got done, you." And she comes back and he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I told her no, but she has orders from the city council people, whatever, from the courts to do this to you. So I gotta comply." Now I'm like, fuck. So I get like 5 or 6 dreams, and they're all the same. And this is the dream. She wants to know if I abuse women. She wants to know if I abuse women. I go, "No, I don't abuse women." I go, "When me and a woman get in an argument, I leave. I just fucking leave." She don't believe me. She's still got to do the dreams to evaluate for. And I don't see how that has to do anything with the courts. So I don't know where she's getting this from. I'm not an abuser. I'm clean. Clean. My hands are clean. No abuse on anybody. I mean, other than fighting bad guys and holding my ground, I don't go out and just beat up fucking people for no reason. They got to do shit to me first, and then I retaliate. And I go to war with Christ because you got to go to war with Christ. You're never going to fucking win. And you ain't going to win anyway because he's got a fucking legion. So it ain't really a fight. But when you're being abused by one Christ, all the other ones are watching, and all this is being played out. But I'm like, I can't take this anymore, so I end it. I expose it and end it with my friends watching. Okay. And the dreams she gives me are this, in sequence, almost in order. I can give you these dreams. I'm in a dream. I'll give you a dream. I'll give you 2. Pretty girl, beautiful girl. Probably never seen her before, but she's pretty. She's flirting with you. And then she turns around. She's walking down the hallway, and you're chasing her in a dream. And all of a sudden, you come up behind her or something, and you get her in a conversation. She turns around, and she's fat. She's got a beard, bloated eyes, and wrinkles. And you're like, "Holy fuck!" Right? You're like, "What the hell just happened?" And I'm like, "Holy shit!" And and this is all ego responses, not unconditional love. I'm there to get laid. I want to meet a pretty girl. I'm there to get laid. That is context she's putting in my head. That's the context she's putting in my head because she's reviewing my head, not my innocence. Remember that, because every fucking detail in these experiences when you're with Christ or people, every context, because one little tiny thing like that between the ego and the soul can save your ass in the end. Oh yeah, and they'll play you, man. They'll act like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, and then I'm walking with this fat, ugly Klingon that looks like you can't get it up. You can't get it up. But you don't want to be rude. So you'll walk her to her car, you walk her home, and that's it. You thought she was pretty. And so, you know. I mean, that's what I did in the dream. 1 minute she's beautiful, she's flirting with you. You run up, you walk me home, okay. She turns around, she looks like Jabba the Hutt, right? Literally. And I'm like, oh, hell no, right? But you still got to be nice. You don't want to be a prick, so you walk her home, and that's it, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but that's the way I'm thinking. And that was a dream every single time. Another dream was I was playing hockey in the school. Playing hockey with my buddies, and we went outside, and there was a little baseball court thing where you just hit the ball. You just hit the ball, it shoots it at you, and you hit it. And we're doing that, and all of a sudden, it was dusk. The sun's gone down. It's starting to get dark, really dark. And there's these people with fire sticks. People with fire sticks in the woods, on the edge of the grass. In the woods, there's people with fire sticks. It sounded like a bunch of rednecks drinking in there, running around, getting drunk, and had fire sticks. So I'm watching them. All of a sudden, this girl, a little ways away, comes out of the woods, and she's limping, and she's skinny, and I'm looking at her, and I thought these guys were chasing her, and that's why they flushed her out, and she's screaming like a zombie, like, and she's doing that. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Me and my buddies are standing there. What's with this girl? What's with these guys? The guys with the fire, they were just still around the fire drinking. She was running out of the woods screaming like a zombie, walking. I thought it was like The Walking Dead. And so I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I look, she runs up past us. Well, she runs vertical to us, walks, and then she starts running. And as she's coming up about 10 meters away beside us, I look at her, and it's a pretty girl, like beautiful. And I'm like, well, I start running over to her, and I'm like, hey, is everything all right with them guys chasing you? Because we'll go over there and take care of it, right? Are they chasing you? Are they scaring you? Or what's going on? That's what I'm yelling. I'm yelling. I'm running behind her. She starts running. I'm running. I'm going, those guys chasing you? Those guys bothering you? And she won't stop running. And I'm running up behind her. I'm running up behind her. And the hill, it was like a 45-degree hill. She runs up this goddamn hill like a deer. I'm like, trying to get up this hill. And I run up and I grab her leg, just grab her leg by the end. And I look at her other leg, and she's crippled. She's got no leg. And I go, how the hell could she not have a leg? She just ran up this fucking hill. And I'm like, fuck it, I let go. But she turns around and looks at me, and she's got wrinkles and zombie teeth and slobber and blood coming off her face and fucking zits and everything. She looks like pizza. She doesn't even look damn near human. I'm like, holy fuck. I go, and I just said, fuck that. I ain't touching that. I don't know if she got some kind of disease or something. This is all ego response Beasley's looking for in the dream. And those were two of the dreams that I can remember. But Oh, and there's another one in the airport. I was in the airport. Me and my buddies were going to Switzerland. We're going to Switzerland. So we're all in there, and I think this is a normal airport, like a normal dream to begin with. But she came in and manipulated the dream. So we're all running around playing, doing things and everything, meeting all the different people from all over the world and shit. But the airport had hotels and car rentals and everything, playgrounds, everything. And we had to stay at the airport for a week. A week. A lady, we were running around playing, and everybody was really nice. Everybody was fucking all nice, just beautiful. And that's why they was a real dream, because it was like just normal people having fun, and they're all willing to help you and talk to you, man. Which I thought kind of odd, but then it's like that in St. Lucian. Because I was at a bus station once, so it was a airplane too, and they were all like that. But this is a different one. I forgot. I didn't get the name of it. Anyway, I meet this girl eventually in the dream, and she's sitting there. She's cute, is beautiful, man, beautiful. And so I'm talking to her, and we're flirting, and then we get up and we're walking, and we're walking, and as we're walking, I'm walking behind her, and she gets smaller, just a little bit, like a foot smaller, and then she turns around and says something to me, and she's got a big bloated fat gut hanging out with wrinkles all over it and popping zits and everything, and her teeth are fucking missing and everything, and she's got a fucking full beard. And I'm like, holy shit. And I go, well, see ya. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I fucking get the hell out of there. I'm like, no way. I don't even want to. And so I'm like, well, I gotta go. Bye. So I went back and playing with my friends, and that was the dream. And what it is, where's your ego psychology? Where's your ego psychology? Do you treat women the same? And then I woke up in the dream. We were talking. Me and Beasley were talking. Christ was listening. My family was listening. She goes, "The whole dreams are about you and how you treat people." And I went fucking nuts on her. I went whole fucking man on her. I go, look. Put it simply, without swearing and cursing too much. I went nuts for a day. Like I didn't no violence, no hitting, because that's what she wanted. And this is like the sixth dream I've had in a row of the same stupid scenario. Pretty girl turns ugly, your response. All right? And that's what the fucking dream was about. And that was the sequence of dreams she was giving me. And basically, at the end of it, I'm like, no, you ain't coming in my fucking dreams anymore. I am sick of this. I go, I had no abuse in any of them dreams. And she goes, yeah, but you changed when you saw the ugly girl. I'm like, you're goddamn right I did. I go, you know what, bitch? I go, you know what? And this is where the whole feminist thing comes in, where they abuse men because they're men. Okay? And I don't know if this is what she was doing, but this is what I was feeling. Because I fucking hate that. Because I don't do that to them. Not really. Not really. No, I don't. Anyway, she's cute. She's not accusing me, but she's going, you changed. She goes, and that's what I want to try to find out, because you abuse women. I go, I don't fucking abuse women. I never have, and I never will. I'm clean, bitch. So she goes, you changed when you saw the difference from a pretty girl to an ugly girl. I want it. Yeah, because I'm trying to get laid. And me, I'm not, take that back. I'm trying to meet someone as a partner so I can get in a relationship, get laid, and get married and have fucking kids or whatever. That is my response. I go, I ain't out here to meet a fat, ugly chick full of goddamn zits and teeth and pop miss. Like, not even an ugly chick. I mean, fucking mutilated. All right, fucking wheelchair, pissing herself. I know, man, covered in grease and grime and fucking hamburgers and shit stuck. Oh, fuck that. Ain't gonna happen. Can't get it up. I want to run and puke from a beautiful fucking girl to ugly. And I go, that's what you're doing to me. and you wanted to see if I'd freak out and what I'd do. And I go, basically, the one time I laughed, the other time I freaked out and ran, and the other time I was nice because she was nice. I walked her home, and that was it. That was it. And I go, right? And she goes, yeah. And I go, well, look, it is what it is. You ain't testing my innocence and unconditional love. You're testing ego Richard in his dream space, aren't you? She goes, yeah. And I go, that's the whole fucking difference. And you're trying to accuse me of abuse, trying to get me on abuse. And she goes, don't worry, yeah. And I go, yeah, I just called you out. I just called you out. We had a fucking war, a verbal war. It was all recorded with Christ. Never got a gun, never get anything. Fuck. And I go, look, I'm fucking sick of you ruining my life in the physical body. You're ruining my fucking day. I've had a headache for a fucking month because of you people. You fucking people occupying my and she goes in my subconscious and she talks to me from my subconscious. Holy. It's like you don't even have a fucking brain anymore that's yours. Yesterday, Jesus gave her shit. I told you not to go in your subconscious and do that. She goes, yeah, well, I got goddamn orders and I got to do my job. And they're arguing. And I'm listening to this. I'm like, holy shit. And my first question is, am I made to listen to this? Do they want me to listen to this? And it was all in the moment, so I'm thinking it was real. Right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, I'll go with it. And so they argued it out. Jesus said, don't go in any more dreams. So I get done anymore in his fucking dreams or in his subconscious. You're done. She goes, yeah, I'm done. And she likes me. I know she does. I can feel it. You feel it. So, and I've had headaches and I've had the loogie coming in. And I thought it was Loogie Man. That's why you call him Loogie Man, because he has the loogies. Holy shit. But I thought it was Loogie Man. Anyway. The next thing happens. I go to sleep at night, and I have to go sleep at my friend's house, and she's a girl. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, here we go again. Ex-girlfriend Christ gave me so I wouldn't be bothered by Christ. You know the Christ I put in jail? Well, there's 17 people I put in jail. And more want to come in and work on me. Christ gives me a fake girlfriend. But we got pretty close over the past 12 years. So I went and stayed at her place. She's got a fucking other boyfriend. She didn't even talk to me anymore. So I'm like, why the hell am I here? So I yell over at Tina, my wife, ex, whatever, and my kids, and what the fuck am I doing here? And they go, you gotta sleep there. Christ needs to sleep. And I'm like, fuck. So Christ, he don't want to watch me because he's tired. He goes, Beasley's done. She's done. We're fucking evaluation. Chris made sure of it. Now you go sleep at your ex-girlfriend's house just to be cool, have a safe place to sleep. And I go, I got my own house here next to the fucking zombie room in St. Illusion. They can't see you in there. So I'm like, well, that's not my problem. I go, they built this, the company built me a little apartment like the one I'm living in. But the walls are non-see-through. You can't see through the walls, and Christ can't see me. He can see through my head because I got 5 BBs in my head. Well, fucking in a visor thing that goes around. But he can see my dreams and shit, but he can't see down on me in St. Lucian because of the special room. And the reason it's special is I need somewhere to go take care of my business. And I don't need every goddamn Tom, Dick, and Harry watching me. If you know what I mean. So, they don't want me sleeping in there because they can't see me. Well, whatever. So I ain't gonna sleep in there. So I'm like, it all sounds right. It all sounds perfectly. Beasley's gone. Bye-bye. Christ. Grace is gonna go to sleep. No one's watching me. Well, I'm going, what about the priestess? And she goes, she got friends over. She don't want to take care of you. Well, I'm going, what about all the other guys? Can I go sleep in the lobby in the illusion room or something? They're like, no, you can't sleep. I go, why can't I go home? Because we don't want you. You keep us awake all night. And I'm like, fuck. Really? So I'm like, whatever. I'm too fucking tired. Just bye. I'm going to sleep. And it's midnight now. So I try to go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep in my girlfriend's apartment or house. Her house. Anyway. During the night, I slept. I was shooting zombies just for fucking put myself. No, I was playing with trains, making trains, and shooting zombies because I just got done making a couple locomotives on my train set in St. Lucia. This is not a normal train set. This is like nowhere else in St. Lucia do they, in the fucking Christianity, in all them cities do they have one. So I don't know. I'm doing this. I love trains. I just cannot help it. Anyway, and it's done me nothing but good. This hobby of mine has done nothing but good for me. It saved my ass many times. I'm dreaming about that. I start shooting zombies, and I'm dreaming about trains. And all of a sudden, I know the train. All of a sudden, I realize I've been laying here for 2 hours, just visualizing fantasy. And all of a sudden, as I'm doing whatever I'm doing, shooting zombies or whatnot, in fantasy in my head, all of a sudden, and I'm seeing everything clearly. I'm laying there trying to sleep, and I'm running around thinking I'm in fucking Walking Dead or something, and all of a sudden, the dream goes and stops. Just I couldn't get it going. I'm like, why is it? And then it started going again, and it flickered like that. That's just not natural. That means someone's fucking with your head. When that happens, they're fucking with you. If your dream stops, they're fucking with you, or you're having a screen dream. But I made this dream, and when it stopped, so I know there wasn't another dream behind it. Anyway, it flickered. I saw it, and I told Tina because you can yell because we're all hooked up. I told Christ my dream flickered. Somebody's fucking with me. He's like, yeah, whatever, yeah, I'm Jesus Christ, go to sleep. I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck. So 2 more hours go by. I wake up, and my subconscious, and I got a headache. My subconscious is saying, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. And I'm like, I don't know who you are, but get the fuck out. And I'm like, and it was like non-male. It wasn't male and it wasn't female. So I couldn't tell who it was, Loogie Man or Beasley or someone else. So I freak. But you can't do nothing. How are you supposed to fight your subconscious? But they're in your subconscious, viewing your dream, viewing you, viewing whatever they want about you. And they're in your subconscious. And so I kick them out. I tell my wife, I tell Christ, I get her out. And the reason how I do that is I just shed the inner light. I box her in my subconscious and push her out. It out. Whatever it is. And Christ, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I was too busy doing that to realize what they were up to. And I'm reporting it, and I got a loogie. A loogie came in the middle of the night, so I thought it was Loogie Man. A loogie came and started poking me in the throat, and I'm coughing, because it feels like someone's taking a cigarette and burning in your throat, and it's scratchy and itchy. You know when you eat popcorn and you get a Husker Du, the little husk, and they get caught in your throat, and you're going, one of them fucking things that get lodged in your throat, and you're fucking it's scratching and scratching. That's what it felt like. So that's what it felt like. So I isolated the loogie, and I stuck nails in it, so it couldn't come in because it was full of nails. Because I think they're long nails, So they can't, that person, whoever's using the loogie, is zeroing in on my throat chakra and sliding it on in, right? Like a fucking dildo. Fuck. And so I stick fucking nails through it. They don't know the nails are in, and they're trying to get in. Why isn't it working? And so I can just go to sleep. And by the time I fall asleep, I'm off in the illusion, dreaming, having a good time. So they never get in. That's what I learned. Well, one of the little things I learned. I got other things I'm going to keep secret to myself in case one of you fuckers start fucking with me and I can just annihilate you. But the big war machines, yeah, that's what they are. Just in case something happens, I need my defenses. Anyway, she comes and I get rid of it. Christ doesn't know who it is. And as I'm talking to Christ, he's still at home, but he's watching. He goes, "It's all being recorded. It's all being, go to sleep." I'm like, "Fuck, all right." I go, "Who was that? Was the fucking thing, whatever." And I fall asleep just like that. I mean, I ain't slept yet. It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. I ain't slept yet. I fall asleep for a little bit, go to sleep. Whoop. I wake back up an hour later, 4 o'clock, and my subconscious, and I got another fucking headache. My subconscious is talking, and it's Beasley. And the fucking loogie's trying to get in with the nails in it. And I'm like, fuck. And I felt the tingling when I was doing my trains about 10 or 11 o'clock while I was doing my trains and with a lot of people watching and playing with my train set. I felt the loogie go up my ass, and I went loogie up my a-hole like that, right? And I felt it come in my throat, and I felt my head tingling. Christ came in to see. I thought he took it out, but nope. She was in me the whole goddamn time. Silent. I woke up, and she said something to me. I forgot exactly what it was in my subconscious. This time I woke up, and I'm screaming for Christ because my fucking head is killing me. And it's like your back muscles back here are in your skins are all ripped from the back of your skull. So the skins that's like this is your skull. The skins surround it and go down your spine, right? Nice and tight. Well, she's in my subconscious. The energy is all going down in there, right down into my subconscious, which is different from the energy that goes from your crown to your root, the tube from my last video. So she loosens the skins from your skull, and when that happens, energy pours out, gets caught in your fucking muscles, gets caught in your neck and your eyes and your teeth and your fucking head and everything, and it hurts. And it's like you got a big fucking diaphragm headache. So anyway, Christ gets up. I'm like, Christ, I need your help. I need your help. He comes running this time. I'm fucking swearing, I'm cursing. And I'm bitching at her. And I go, I'm gonna fucking follow. I'm gonna follow her. I'm getting my shotgun and I'm blowing her fucking head off. He came then. I go, dude, 1 second. I go, if you don't show up within a fucking minute, I'm gonna blow her fucking head off. And he knew exactly what I was talking about because this is bullshit. You said she was gone. She said she was gone, but here she is. All of a sudden, Christ comes down, sees the link, puts his energy in me to put me in his basket or cradle or Christ or cradle thing. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, then he takes off to Beasley, and as Beasley, Christ grabs and goes, "This is abuse, this is abuse." And he goes, "You were overdoing it the last time I fucking told you this." And she goes, "But I need a husband, I love him." I'm like, oh, hell no. Just like that. She just screamed, Christ. She just screamed right in his face, "I need a husband, I love him, he's so awesome." And I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, my God. And Christ separated the best he could. She's all whining and crying. I go, "Look, bitch, you fucking take this shit out of me and I won't prosecute you. Just get some fucking help." Leave me the fuck alone, man. I go, I don't even care. You're fucking nuts. Just get out of my head. I don't care how much. And it was all bullshit. The whole abuse thing, they knew it. 12 fucking years ago, I didn't abuse anybody. The only time I abused is self fucking defense. And I swear a lot. Big deal, right? Ooh. I go, there's a hell of a lot worse out there than me. And you're fucking working on me like I'm a fucking criminal, like I'm the abuser, like I'm fucking George Soros. Fuck. Fucking Bill Clinton. You kidding me? You treat me like that? Fuck. Anyway. And that's where it ended up. When right now Grace is taking her out of me, he's getting her some fucking help, and I'm in his little cradle box, whatever it's called, I forgot. But that's how fast it can turn. And you see, you're in your body. They all want that experience in the body. Innocence of the heart, and brains, and sex. And they love the fucking sex. Their own slab of fucking meat. Their own play toy. And I ain't having it. I don't give a shit who you are. Christ is it. Christ is the only one that's coming. He's trying to get me to leave me alone so I can live my life. But I can't ever again lead a normal fucking life because I'm wide open to the fucking spirit world and everybody in it. I'm trying. As much as I heal myself and close back up as best I can, they're fucking ripping me apart. And she just came from fucking the courts, ordered a teacher, a random teacher, while that the courts work with, and she's a professional to do this shit. I'm like, why the fuck is she falling in love with me? Why don't she fall in love with the last fucking guy the court sent her to? Right? I don't know. I don't understand. She didn't have sex with me or anything. And the dreams were non-sexual. They were all, how do you respond to beautiful girl turning ugly? Just a normal man response, run like hell or try to be nice. But it ain't gonna happen. Fuck. Whatever. Man, we had a debate. A fucking hostile debate between me and her. Holy shit. I go, you know what? And I don't even get into it. I've just, all the times I got beat up by women. I mean, I could have fought back, but I didn't because, I really don't do it. But I got kicked in the nuts, punched in the face, my fucking doors slammed in my face, dumped hot coffee on me, burnt my fucking balls. Well, they're all good, don't worry. But hot. And they're not fucking burn victim like that. But you know what I mean? Abuse. Psychological abuse. I'm the female God. I'm fucking Mrs. Starbuck. You fucking men. Fuck you, bitch. See you later. Fucking quit my job and walk the fuck out. Go fuck. Sorry, I don't want to say that word, but fuck. That was like the fucking devil, man. And you know what? Here's the deal with me. I treat everybody, every extraterrestrial race, every color, the same. Human to human. Hey, how you doing? What are you doing? If we get along, great, great. If we don't, it's all good. It's all good. But you don't gotta go beyond that. And if they go beyond that, then shit happens. And that's the way I treat everybody. And I told her that, and I told Christ that for 12 fucking years, but they're still sending these people. I don't know. Man, the shit that I put up with. But this Christ, he can be a dink sometimes, give me too many dreams. But when it comes to where I'm ready to shoot him, he'll stop all the dreams. That's enough. So he pushes me to the fucking red, and then he stops. And I learned that. So now the game's got to change. It's a fucking game. So he learns my game, and when it's a cycle game, same thing happens over and over and over months. Same cycle happens over and over. Well, then he'll change the game, right? So you never get a fucking foothold on him. And it's like that with all of them. But the ones that get obsessed with you and abuse you sexually, they hold that. They can't change the game because that is their abuse. And that's why I know they're abusing me, because the game fucking don't change. It's always the same. But a real Christ never lets that happen. He always changes the game. So when he pushes me, when Christ gives me a series of dreams, like 6 to 8 dreams or 10 or 12, and he pushes me to the red somewhere in there, and I'm ready to, and I'm swearing and cursing, and I'm ready, I go, fuck, man, you're pushing me in the red. I can't fucking do much more of this. I tell him nicely, I can't do any more of this. You better back off, and he'll give me another dream, and I'm ready. And he goes, okay, no more dreams for you. And I go, why the fuck do you do that? He goes, well, I gotta push you to the red. He goes, I need to find your limits. And I go, dude, these dreams are bullshit to begin with. I fucking know it. You're wasting my life on the fucking earth. I could be doing 1,000 other things. He goes, I gotta do it. And he's giving me cool dreams, but I want my own fucking dreams. Answers to the fucking everything. You're in the dreams. My dreams. And he knows it. But he's got to give me a sequence of dreams, lesson dreams. And they're pretty fucking off the charts, man. Like, I've never had too many of these dreams already. And the racism and sexism is all done with. He don't do any of that shit to me. Holy shit. So that's been my last month in the illusion. Other than the Bigfoot, Sasquatch things and other things like that, other experiences I had that I just put out. Those included with this scenario. This is what they do to you in Christianity in the lower end down here. Brutal. All right, guys. Talk to you later.